Hey YouTube, like said, uploading video tonight, like said. Before I was gonna do an iPhone SE hardware versus the iPhone 6 just because it's they're pretty close to each other made. I was gonna do a software version, but obviously if you guys have knew my earlier videos, I cannot do a software version because of the fact that it's in a boot loop, and it's making me really angry because I don't know what's going on with it, because I cannot even get it into recovery mode, and that's not a joke. Like, I'll make a video tomorrow night and I'll show you guys that. Like, it just don't work. It just refuses to work, so that's a bummer. And I don't know why that is, but anyway, we have these two iPhones right here. So I think this one's dead. I had it in the freezer because I'm trying to make it die. This thing's actually making me mad right now because it's not working, and I use this phone I used to use it quite a bit, but I still used to. Sorry, this one's a little bit dirty. Just don't mind that. It was didn't have a case on it. But anyway, let's get into this a little bit. So the antenna band are on the side of the iPhone SE, and they're on the back in here in those. Wow, the ones are in the same on the back on the 6, but they're hidden on the SE. And we also, I shouldn't be touching that. And we also have some antenna bands on the side on the iPhone 6. To be honest, I still like the iPhone SE design better. I do have an iPhone SE, obviously. It's right here because it says iPhone SE. Currently, I really do like the feel of this phone. These are like the iPhone 12s out right now. Currently recording on my Pro Max phone. But anyway, yeah, this is just the iPhone SE, and I really do like the design of this. So let's talk about this phone a little bit. We have those circular volume buttons, just like the iPhone 5. We have that definitely boxy feeling, which when I use this phone, when it used to work, this phone was awesome. The camera obviously was iPhone SE 5S quality. If I ever do get this working somehow, or if I get a new one for Christmas, maybe, then I will definitely do a video about this. But until then, I'm just going to have to stick to the hardware. Now, if you do notice, I do have one little crack on here, but that's been there for a while. Since August, I believe. Up here. And this has been in the freezer so long that the screen is starting to delaminate right there. It's really hard to see on camera. If you really look at the top corner there, you can see it. It's just crazy, guys. And yes, this phone charges, but it's just that boot loop that affects it. And that's the current update on the software with this phone. We do have those speaker at the bottom, charger ports. So charger ports, I do like it on this phone. Just softly plugs in there, softly comes out, just like any iPhone. We have the 6 now. Let's go over some of the stuff here. So, yes, I did back up my photos on here, my sister's photos. She takes so many. It's 45 gigabytes. So, right on camera here, let's just test the speed of this on an iPhone 6. Now, this is definitely using some RAM and memory. So, yeah, my battery ended up dying, and I was just about to complete this. So, I did complete it, and they're still loading. So there's a lot, though. So anyway, we were on to the iPhone 6. This phone right here, obviously, I'm very bummed about this phone, guys. I don't know what happened to it, but it happened. So that's the iPhone SE right now, and we have the iPhone 6. I cannot unplug this yet because I'm doing this. So the iPhone 6 has a little darker shade, and obviously that is because it's the black phone, as you can see. If it was the white one, like this phone, it'd be exactly the same as this. It's just a little bit lighter, if you can tell that. I'm going to get a little bit of focus here. As you can see, that's annoying, guys. I'm really sorry.
I'm trying to get my iPad.
Sorry, guys. But you can see this one's darker than this one, that's for sure. This one, though, I do like the white, but I'd feel like going for a black on this phone. I've had the white for a little while. But the black on the 6s, I'd feel better with going with a white, to be honest. just because it just looks a lot better, to be honest, on the 6s. But on the SEs, I feel like a black would look a lot better, in my opinion. Other people, probably a lot of other people might disagree. But let's see how our RAM management did on this phone. Camera roll 1. So that's what we like to see, but recently deleted, pretty full. So let's do a little speed test while I have software on this running on this phone. I do not have software running on here, obviously, as you know. So if I do, like I said in the earlier clip, if I do get this working, I will definitely do a video, or if I do get a new one for Christmas, if I do, then I will be making a video on a software comparison between these two, because I was about to do that, but it was about that night we were coming home that I was going out to take it, and then the battery died. Plugged it in, and it would not turn on. I tried for about a few days, and this has been going on since September 20th, and look at the date now, October 31st, so it's been over a month that this has been showing no life. And yeah, so that's the current update on here. I will keep updating you though. So yeah, let's just yeet that over here for now. No, I want it in my video, so we're gonna leave it here. This one, still deleting all those, but there's a lot, so let's just let that do that in the background while we go through some of the simple hardware. So the cameras sticks out on this one, which on the 5S/SE, nothing. So here's the SE, you see no intrude. The iPhone 6, you can see it there, comes out. And yes, the display on here is perfectly working. There's no cracks. It's just a little like that, but that should go away within a year. It's taken long with this phone, but it should go away. This one was in perfect condition. If I could plug this in and get it on the Apple logo, I could show you the condition. But the thing is, I don't really know if I want to, but I guess I will. So, but I don't know. So once again, the screen has no cracks except up here, but that's not content disturbing. We do have, the screen has no damage marks on it, which if I pull in one of my other iPhone 6s, just wait 1 second here. I'm gonna go grab it real fast. Okay, so I'm back, and here we go. Here's another one of my iPhone 6s, just in case this one dies out on me. We have this one right here. Touch ID or passcode. And here's the two. So this one currently, I don't know why the case isn't on there. Oh, because I took it off for the comparison. But this one's just an iPhone 6 as well. If I open the hardware or the settings on both these phones. See, this one's like has a little crack on it, but the screen itself is in condition like this. This one's in pretty good condition too. This was a very good phone. So let's go down to the general, and obviously on this you can see right here, iPhone SE, about, general, about, and then we have a one right here, iPhone 6 and iPhone 6. So I'm gonna need to give this phone to someone real fast, so let's do that, and let's get on with the video. So this one's about to die, but I won't need this software. So we got a flash. The iPhone SE has got a rectangular flash kind of thing with a small microphone in the middle. The iPhone 6 has a round flash with a bigger looking microphone in the middle, but there is no enhanced or de-enhanced microphone experience. Now, to be honest, on this iPhone 6 right here, I have to use a separate camera app because of microphone. Same with this one, but these are old phones. If you're having one of these phones since 2015, I would be surprised if your iPhone 6 display looked like this, to be honest. Even this. No, even really surprised if your iPhone display looked like this, with one crack. If it's like the 2014 phone, then you're in good luck. But I don't know why you'd still have one of these phones as your daily use phone. But if you do, that's pretty cool. Home buttons, they can get jammed up. This one gets jammed up. So if I show you, it's jammed in there. But you could simply fix that just by clicking it a few times. But that's just if you actually try. You could click it, listen. clicking multiple times. I don't know if you can hear it, but the home button's working fine. And that's about it for today's video. I didn't have too much to talk about, just telling you about my current SE update and more. So these are the ones currently that I have kind of in my area, studio area that I'm currently in, kind of my room. But this one is just the same as this phone, and this is just an iPhone SE that I got about 2 years ago, 2018, I believe. Just stopped working, obviously, September. If you guys didn't see my TikTok, I'm sure I know a few of you came from my TikTok, but yeah, I hope I can get these two clips combined with InShot, and when I do, I will do that. So let's end this video off with a little bit of a twist. So when I go to take off this case, it's pretty hard. I have to actually do it with the camera, or with the back side, and then pry it off. And it messes with the phone's like volume and power button and mute switch and all that stuff. So if I take it out, oh my god, it's hard. See how we got it going right there? So if I just kind of push down on it. So definitely if you put one of these cases on, you're going to experience some hard time getting it off. Okay, I got it off. Alright, so let's end this video off with a nice literal end part. So let me just make a quick design here for you guys about the iPhones. So here's the quick design I made telling you about iPhones. The iPhones that I currently have. So this iPhone 6, this iPhone 6, this iPhone SE. Now I will update you about this phone, so let's get this out of here. This phone, perfectly working. I will update you on the screen, but that's not a big deal. This iPhone, there's literally nothing to update you about. So that's it, guys. So I wanted to show you guys that a little bit.